Hey everyone, how's it going today? Lamoura here, and welcome back to yet another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. Two things that we need to address real quick before we get into this episode. I changed up my setup a little bit, so I'm sorry if you hear a lot more background noise than normal. I think I figured it out, but there's a chance I didn't. Second off, I don't think I actually had a second one. It's been a few days since I've played, so forgive me for that. I kind of forgot what we're doing. I think we're... Oh, that's right. We're here in the middle of trying, or I think we just finished up the audience with the Chamber of Rule, the Promenade or something, and Lady Yugiri got voted out. Okay, so let's continue on with the quest with Raban then. Promises to keep. Raban would like to discuss how to handle the Doman refugees. As you observed, Lord Lolito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor is he like to change it. Oft have I wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worth of things should be so incapable of seeing the value in people. Bah! I will waste no more words on him. Oh, not when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone follow me to the Hall of Flames. Okay, I'll follow too, but I guess I'm just staying here. The Hall of Flames, is that down by... Yeah, that's by the main Aetherite. Out in the town. Okay. We've been there. So it's just the Free Company or Grand Company. I always get those mixed up. It's the Grand Company. So we'll teleport there real quick. And then we should just be able to come right up through here. And I think I'll hit the spot that I want to be at. Yep. Okay. Just had to refresh my map just to be sure. Who am I talking to? Oh, there you are, Raban. You guys are tucked in the corner. I almost didn't see you. The Syndicate has spoken, and I see no point in moving that the matter be reconsidered. The monasterists have made their position clear. Agreed. Ul'dah is not an option. Nor are Limsa Lominsa or Gridania, I judge, given the state of their internal affairs. Which leaves our Doman friends confined to a ship. Gods, the thought of them huddled in an airless hold with no hope of better treatment. Would that I had more time to find an alternative, a place not bound by concerns of the great nations. Minfilia, that is precisely what I had wished to discuss. I understand the Syndicate's decision, I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it to be under siege. But I cannot meekly accept this judgment, not while my people suffer. Wouldn't it be out of the question for the Sultanate to accept us for a limited time? A week, mayhap, or even just a few days? Excellent. I shall keep you informed. Lady Yugiri, I have a proposal, if you would hear it. Out with it, Master Alphino. The headquarters of my order, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, stands in a place called Revenant's Toll, an outpost in Mordona. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and other men of action, and lacks the comforts of a well-established settlement. However, the leaders of the Revenant's Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. To that end, they have need of able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands, hard labor, lest you doubt, with naught save food and shelter by way of reward. Terms not unlike those which you yourself propose, Lady Yugiri. Though I would not hear a word said against our beloved Ul'dah, Revenant's Toll would offer certain advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracies being the most obvious. If they can accommodate us all, we shall gladly accept. Master Alphino, once again I find myself in your debt. Pray, do not thank me, my lady. The life your people go to is one of hard labor and few comforts. And before that, there remains the matter of how they may safely be borne to Revenant's Toll, which will be no small feat considering the distance and their present condition. Mayhaps the Ul'dan Adventurers Guild can be of assistance. Look for me there anon, Nia. Lady Yugiri, if you and your people would accompany me, we may discuss what aid the immortal flames can provide. Well, Ul'dan may not have been an option, but I would love to see Lady Yugiri here with us at Revenant's Toll. I also want to kind of know what's under that mask. I know that may sound rude, but I want that revelation. Okay, so this is in the Hourglass. I'll just run there. It's okay. So really cool. Oh, you know what? I remember what that second thing that I wanted to tell you is. I've been grinding out, obviously, the Praetorium and Castrum, blah, 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 the main scenario quest in order to get the tombstones. So we've gotten our characters up a pretty good way up to item level 120 for both sides, Summoner and Scholar, as you can see, the 120 next to them. I've also been, because of that, getting the irregular tombstones for the Moogle event that's going on up until patch 5.3 comes out. And so that means I've got the Boreas mount. It has the best song ever. Like, I listen to it all the freaking time. The problem is, I don't know if it's a song that's monetized or able to be monetized on YouTube. I really don't want this video to be taken down, so I'm going to have to do a few tests. But I have the mount, I love it, but if things get muted, like the game gets muted while I'm riding it, just be aware it's because I will get demonetized. We are concerned that the Doman refugees may find their journey to Revenant's Toll too much to bear. Too long have they been sequestered aboard their ship with insufficient supplies and scarce room enough to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Momodi has kindly offered to accommodate the Domans until such time as they are ready to set out for Modona. Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as transportation has been secured, while those too weak will leave at once, weak to leave them permitted to stay until they regain their strength. What news? Transportation remains our greatest obstacle, General. Is there aught the immortal flames can do? I fear that exceeds our mandate. Were it a smaller number, mayhaps it would go unnoticed. But the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 Domans to Mordona. When government fails to act, the responsibility falls on us private citizens. I will engage the services of the 77 caravans of the Dorman on the Doman's behalf. Very well. We should begin contract negotiations at once. Your generosity is most welcome, my lord. After all that has befallen these good people, it is the least I can do. Come what may, you shall ever have a friend in Ul'dah, Lady Yugiri. And you in Revenant's Toll, my lord. Well, it sounds like we all have work to do. Lady Yugiri, let's put our heads together and settle the details of our arrangement, shall we?
Mistress Momodi is quite right. There is much to be done, Nia. I would like you to go visit Gregorion, 77 caravans representatives in Scorpion's Crossing to ensure that everything goes according to plan.
Okay, there is one more thing I need to do. I almost forgot. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had realized that in my other character, I play with the voice acting in Japanese, or at least I just started doing that because I was curious on the different tones versus the dub versus sub. And the Japanese voice acting is phenomenal, let me tell you that much at least. Makes me regret it. Now, real quick, there is a brand new event going on, a limited time event for Dragon Quest. You can get a golem mount. I forget what they're actually called, but like one of those giant rockmans that are a staple of Dragon Quest. You had to grind out a few fates to do it. I have it on my other character. You can get a specialty hood and a slime hat. They don't offer anything except for glamour pieces, but just be aware, as of right now, you'll see this quest active, but it's not going to be forever. In any case, let us go over to Horizon now and test out our new mount and see if, hopefully, the music doesn't get demonetized. Alright, are you all ready? The Boreas mount may not look the coolest, but it definitely has the best song. And there you go. That's the song. Oh, at least I hope it is. If it's not, then that will be cut out. But that song is so freaking good. I could listen to it all day. In fact, I do. I've made sure that it's on my phone and I can listen to it whenever I want. Honestly, it just reminds me of a time, a simpler time, back in early 2000s when I was staying up far too late watching Toonami run its anime, and more specifically FLCL, Fooly Cooly. It reminds me of a song that would be on that soundtrack, and it's just so good. I fell in love with it the instant I found it. And honestly, that mount has no right to have a song that good. It truly doesn't. It baffles me, because no other mount that I've encountered so far has nearly that good of a soundtrack. It's incredible. And we'll encounter that song again later in the game when we fight Shiva. That's her theme song. And that's what this mount is. If you grind out Shiva, you can get the Boreas mount. In this instance, I just got it because I was able to pay for it, but it is amazing. I can't gush about it enough. Anyways, let's talk to this guy. Welcome, madame, welcome. May I say what an honor and privilege it is to serve you. Our finest carriages have been set aside for your use, and each will be driven by a highly experienced coachman, save, for one. Beg pardon? Why not all of them? Well, there was an incident, you see. Nothing bad, I hasten to add, and I had no choice but to discipline the fellow responsible. Alas, he proved unduly discouraged by this and elected to leave our employ. A pity, really. He was so familiar with the route in question. Why, under different circumstances, 'tis very like that I would have chosen him to oversee the caravan. A thought occurs to me. You are an accomplished adventurer, are you not? Then mayhaps you could go to the coffer and coffin and persuade the fellow in question to return? Needless to say, noble madam, I would never suggest such a thing were it not in your best interest. It is just that that a venture of such import would seem to me to demand the very best. Would you not agree? Yeah, he's right. He kind of pegged me for the right type. Oh boy, we get to go on Boris again. And you can tell why I now have it on my hotbar, because I love this mount. As far as anything else goes, I don't think we... Oh, that's right. I did use the irregular tombstones to buy this direwolf mount. Alright, so I'm going to get off here, and I'm actually going to summon that one real quick. This is probably one of the only mounts that I can't get right now. This is one you get from Beast Tribe quests. If you increase the familiarity and the relationship that you'll have with the Beast Tribes, let's see if I can actually get there. I don't have that unlocked yet. You can actually get specialty mounts from them. The XIV, the bird lizard people that we found before, they have a faction in there that is all about crafting. You need to up your crafting jobs, your disciple hand and land, in order to up their reputation with them. I won't be doing that, so this is one of the mounts that I can't get just by grinding it out and battling. So I just bought it with this event. I know I'm sitting here explaining a lot of things, but this is one that I've got. I may do the Beast Tribe quest. It's daily stuff that you're supposed to do. It's supposed to take you a while. I don't know if I want to do that on this character. I have them almost all, except for the Ixil, up in a reputation on my other character that we'll be switching to if we ever do Heaven's Sword. So that, it's just like, do I want to do it all again? Daily grind quest? Not really. But this is the only one that I couldn't buy based off that, so I figured that at least with this character, I will get it, and we can have another mount to add to our roulette. In any case, we have the Hurrian coachman here, taking a sip of his flagon.
Lead your van. Bugger off. Me driving days are done. Yugiri saw to that. Wouldn't listen when I tried to tell him what happened. Report it to the blades, he said. 'Twas the goddamn blades that took me stuff in the first place. To him, it's all excuses and whining, of course. Tells me I've got to pay for the missing goods out of me own bleeding pocket. The nerve of the bastard. 'Tweren't only his stuff that got robbed. They even took me ring, and I was gonna give it to me last, you know? But does he give a two shits about me and what I lost? Does he, bollocks?
So it looks like I have to use the /me commands, which is like leave it to me, I guess. I'll take care of it. You mean to say you'll take care of it? Get the stuff back and everything? Praise the 12, things are finally starting to look up.
I hear tell that the horse hunts take it all to somewhere in Noficio's wells. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Ain't like they've got to hide their doings being blades and all.
But ye best be careful, miss. They ain't like to return what they took just 'cause ye asked politely. Don't worry, I have a way of being super persuading. In fact, I should probably summon my guy here. Alright, Boreas, it's time for you to shine. Alright, let's see, figure out where we're supposed to be going. Back into the other area. So I'm up here. I need to go this way. Just need to make sure I got my bearings here. Headphones are going back on so I can listen to this dope-ass song. God, it's so good. Uh-oh, I went the wrong way. I can't do that. I can't go that way. I should have been looking up a map. But honestly, guys, like, I don't know if you guys have watched Fooly Cooly, if that's like something that you enjoyed, or if you even watch anime in general, but tell me this song doesn't remind you, or at least feel like it could fit in the soundtrack of that anime. It's incredible. Truly it is. It's like the only reason why I want to ride mounts and not fast travel anywhere. I wish more mounts had great songs like this. I wish more great songs like this existed in the game. As of right now, I haven't experienced any. And it even continues throughout the loading screen. Mwah, chef kiss. Alright, I think if I'm not mistaken, I need to go down. If I remember this quest correctly, it's going to be down in that little cave alcove that we see over there. So we need to, we're going to enter a fate. That's going to take priority over the song. Right at the best part, too. Alright, and I think, yep, there it is, the brass blades. Alright, bye boys, bye, great song. We'll listen to you later. I don't like your face, Missy. Makes me want to do things to it. I reckon my mates feel the same way. Ain't that right, lads? Oh, you have buds? Oh, not for long. Let's just get ready. I'm not even gonna waste doing my dot effects or nothing on these guys. We're just gonna use our skills nice and quickly here, make sure they die. There you go, Momo's doing great. Ooh, we even have another one. Alright, this guy we might need to do a little bit more damage to. But my skills and my gear are so good at this point, I'm over-leveled for the 50 quest. I'm pretty much already in my way to the Heaven Sword content, so everything's kind of easy right now. I yield, it's all yours. Just don't hurt me, please. Yeah, like I thought. Now, did we get the key as well? Or, I'm sorry, not the key, the ring. I have to assume that we did. Alright, well, if we don't have to worry about it now, all we have to do is listen to our song. Dude, if this thing isn't, like, demonetized or it doesn't get my video taken down, I'm going to be using it for a lot of things from now on. Like, this is probably my new outro song, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, I love the one that I have right now. It just feels good, right? But, God, like, if I need a hype outro or intro even, or just like in the middle, just like a breakdown, this song is just like, this is gonna be it. I just hope it's not like a real song that's like licensed by a real recording label studio. Okay, so we're just trying to get this. I've been so distracted by the song, it's just like I haven't even been commentating on what's happening in the game. As of right now, we're trying to move the domens, yeah, to Revenant's Toll. So we need a bunch of carriages for that, and one of the lead carriage drivers who would organize everyone and make sure everyone's doing their jobs was let go because he was framed for stealing. But here we've gotten all the stuff back, so hopefully we'll help him. Heh. Oh, it's you. Any luck finding them blades that robbed me? Yes, we got the confiscated wares and your ring. 12s, bless ye, miss. Now I can settle my accounts with Yugiri. I'll make my way to Scorpion's Crossing straight away. Look forward to working with ye. Oh man, I'm so glad I could help this guy. Alright, let's see if we can use our Mount Roulette. As much as fun as we have with Boreas, I just want to enjoy someone else for a little while. We'll have plenty of times to enjoy our horsey friend a little bit later in the game. Yeah. I guess, I don't know. Today I don't have anything like crazy stories to tell. And I feel a little out of it. I'm gonna be like transparent with you guys. A few games that I've been playing, trying to create a backlog of Let's Plays, have kind of, I guess, taken its toll on me. Some of them are longer games, obviously. Some are a little bit shorter. But I try to spread out so I'm not just stuck playing one game at a time. Sometimes I can bring new experiences into the Let's Play, but maybe I'm kind of doing too much as of right now, and I'm not quite like able to be like, oh, look at this thing, and be like a fully on Lamoura, you know, like put that personality on. But who knows? I think it's okay. The Woman of the Hour. I hoped you might persuade... Okay, that giant turtle. The Woman of the Hour. I hoped you might persuade him to return, but to go so far as to recover the stolen shipment, I must say, that was a welcome surprise. Pray inform Master Alfino that our preparations are complete, and we await his orders. Okay, that I can do, so we gotta go back to Quicksand. Let's fast travel back to Olda, so we don't have to worry. I know it's like right up those stairs, we could just do that, but whatever. To me, this way was just a little bit faster, because if we were to go up those steps, we would have been over here, and I'm already about halfway if I teleport to the steps of Ul'dah. So it's like, give or take, do you want to sit through a loading screen or do you want to run it? I don't know. To me personally, I just would rather huff it. So, that's what we'll do. Let's update our map so we can get the local map instead of the world map. Or state map, or whatever it's called. And inform Alfino of our good news. Oh, Master Alfino! I have good news for you! Praise me, please. No further delays, I trust. Excellent. I should leave more tasks in your capable hands. On which note, the Hourglass is now ready to receive the Domans, which means our next order of business is to ensure their safe passage to Ul'dah. Alright, none of these are anything I care about, especially because they're all for Disciples of War classes, so I'll take the silver pieces. 1,000 gil just for doing that. Definitely take it. A small-scale operation. Alfino has a mind to send you to Vesper Bay, and we'll get some more silver pieces out of that. Beautiful. As we speak, the Domans are being ferried to Vesper Bay, after which they will be transported by carriage to Ul'dah. Alas, while our plans have proceeded relatively smoothly until now, efforts to coordinate the refugees' preparations have met with less success. Nia, I would have you return to Vesper Bay and facilitate the process through tasks great and small. In short, whatever must needs done, do it. Speak with Hosen when you arrive. He has been designated the leader of the first group. Alright, so we're looking for a gentleman Dozen, but unfortunately we have to go back to Vesper Bay. I seriously cannot wait till we never have to go back there. Oh, dude, look at that little guy. The Jebanyan. Oh, that's a new caravan. Oh, that's a Hur coachman. Okay, so this is exactly where we need to be. I was wondering what that... I was like, is there a new event going on over here? Greetings. Alfino informed me that a Scion would be arriving to help with the preparations. I am honored to meet you, though shamed as well. A great warrior should not be tasked with such trivialities.
I knew from a glance what manner of woman you were. I too have some skill at arms, as do many of our people. Little good it does us when our enemies are the elements and starvation. An act so simple as carrying a heavy crate is beyond the capabilities of our healthiest man, believe it or not. Well, that sucks. Pray forgive this trifle, but would you bring me the aforementioned crate on the docks? There is no one else to whom I can turn.
You just need a big old strong adventurer to do that for you? Don't worry, bro. I got you covered. I'm a big strong lady. Muscles for days. Alright, that one? Jesus. It's a pretty large crate, in fact. Let's just hoist it over our shoulder. Just do some muscle presses with it. I don't even know if that's a thing. Bicep curls? I don't even know. Okay, so we got that one. It was the only one, right? Yeah. Deliver the crate to Hosen. That's what it says. Whoa, what is this? A set of prismogs, huh? Interesting. It's not just one, it's like a whole swarm of them. That's actually pretty cool. I've never seen that minion before. Alright, Hosen. Is that the crate I spy on your arms? Pray give it to me quickly. The contents are dear. Okay, I mean, does it have all your sex toys in there? Here! I thought my strength was somewhat restored, but that clearly is not the case. By the gods, the armor! How could this have happened? 'Twas bestowed upon my father for feats of valor, every skill forged by a master smith, guaranteed to withstand the test of time. Or so we thought. The armor must have shifted within its confines during the long sea voyage. Many scales have come loose, and there are holes in the bottom of the crate, though which of the four missing scales I count... Through which four missing scales I count must have fallen. It can be repaired in time, but only if we recover those scales. Please, madame, retrace your steps and collect any scales you come across. Okay, so we just have to find a few scales, as... Yeah, I mean, we took a pretty straightforward path, so that's not too difficult. Alright, there's one. I did realize that I didn't eat any eggs, and I didn't do the minion roulette in this episode. It's been a few days since I played, and I kind of forgot our daily things, but I do just like this wind-up warrior of light. He's kind of a funny little dude. So I'm okay with him staying out for a little while longer. Sorry to those of you who are used to the ritual and are disappointed that it didn't happen, as I say that 30 minutes into the episode. Alright, so this should be the last one, 4 of 4. Now we can return to Hosen. Hopefully he can repair this armor, this family heirloom. And, you know, that would be really sad. That would be really sad if that was to be destroyed, especially since it seems to be, like, scale armor. So that probably means they had to either painstakingly craft each scale or collect them from, I don't know, like dragons or something. I know not how I can face my father should those scales be lost forever. Don't worry, my dude. I got you covered. Bless you, madam. I'm in your debt. All that remains of Doma now are our mementos and memories.
I can only hope that when such keepsakes are lost to us, those memories will be enough.
Alright, silver pieces, gimme. Oh, he still has more. Hosen just has some stuff. Yugiri's game. Hosen has another favor to ask of you.
While you were seeing to the crate, the other members of my group finished preparing their belongings for shipment. Once all of the carriages arrive, we can begin loading. Oh, but you needn't concern yourself with that. We can manage with the coachman's help. Rather, I would like you to help round up the children that have been given into my care. My son Yozan can tell you more.
Yozin, oh, there you are. What's up, Yozin? Overlooking the city or the town? I don't know. I guess it's a city. Oh, he's a bit older than I thought. I actually like his outfit. Like that neck covering. Kind of like it. Oh, hello there. I'm Yozin, son of Hosen. Will you be coming with us to Ul'dah? I hear we're traveling by horsebird-drawn carriage. That is terrible. Why would they call it horsebird? Why wouldn't you just call it choco-drawn carriage or chocobo-drawn carriage? But don't you think they're queer? Giant birds that people ride like horses. Do they know what horses are? Were people riding horses before chocobos in this world? Because that makes no sense. This world, its universe, Final Fantasy has always had chocobos. The closest thing you see to a horse is like a unicorn thing. It's usually a monster, though, that you would slay. Anyways, I'm going off on a tangent. Queer giant birds that people ride like horses. I still want to try riding one, but... What's that? You're looking for the others. Don't worry, I already told them to get ready for the carriages. I'll need your help, though. We were just finishing a game of hide-and-seek. 3 players are still in hiding, and since Lady Yugiri told us to take it really seriously, they won't move until they're found. But Vesper Bay isn't that big, so I bet you can find them in no time. Ugh, hide-and-seek. Alright, if I remember correctly, there are some hidden in buildings around here. The question is, where? I think there's one up there. I think there's one in there, and I think there might be even one in here or one in there. I can't remember exactly. There might even be one behind the building. Anyways, hiding child. How'd you find me? Bah, I guess I need to practice more. Or maybe you're just good at this. I mean, the Garleans didn't find me. Ah, so that's why Lady Yugiri told him to hide so well. To hide from the Imperials. Nope, not in there. I don't think there will be any back there. So, they're either in here, one of these buildings. Nope. I may have been mistaken. That's not even a building I can go in. Alright, we're going to be looking. Actually, I think I know where one is. I think there's one actually down this alley, but the third one... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys. Uh-oh. I don't know where these kids are. Oh no. They hid real good. Oh Jesus. They're real good at hide and seek. Or I'm just real bad. Okay, there's one. I knew there was one in a building.
Are you playing? No fair. Yosen didn't say anything about adults. Huh? We get to ride horsebird carriages? I didn't know. Sounds scary, but if Yosen says it's safe, I'll go.
Alright, now we just need to find this third one. Oh, Jesus. Okay. We're gonna have to really employ some skills here. Maybe behind this area? Are you... Nope, not back there. Ruh-roh, Scooby-Doo. I'm looking like a right fool right now. Okay. Last educated guess is back here. There's a bashful guy. Oh! I knew it. Hey, you're not Yozen. Who are you? I'm Kaharu. Nia, hey? Didn't know anyone else was... Wait a minute. You're one of those... stallions, aren't you? No, Scions. Then you must know Lady Yugiri, right? Isn't she great? She's really good at hide and seek, too. All right, it's almost time to go. Nice meeting you, Nia. Nice meeting you as well. All right, so those are all 3 children found. Oh, did Yozen... Okay, I thought maybe he moved, but I guess we turned into Hosen. Wonderful. All the children are accounted. Hide and seek. Ah, I see that you are curious. It's quite simple, really. Lady Yugiri thought it best that the children know what to do in case Garleans found us. I should hope that those days are behind us, but I nevertheless take comfort in knowing that we are prepared. I mean, it makes sense. It's like, what do you call them? Tornado drills or earthquake drills or anything like that. Or bombing drills. I know that's a little bit more dark, but still. Alright, we could get some dyes here, but I'll go for the bronze pieces. I like buying stuff. If wishes were horsebirds, Hosen requires your assistance with another personal matter. All the carriages have arrived, but my father, stubborn to the last, he is refusing to leave. 'Tis the smell of the chocobos. Many of us find it difficult to bear, but he cannot abide it. To be honest, I find it odd that I have yet to meet an Eorzean who shares our sentiments, others than the waitress at the Peist? Mayhap she has the means to address the smell. Might you go and see what she knows? So the chocobos smell. I guess I've never really thought about it, to be honest with you. I guess if they're anything like horses, and they are giant birds, they would have that musty smell. The Domans are sickened by how chocobos smell? I know just how they feel. Carriage rides make me more queasy than boat rides because of that alone. Why not try using this perfume to mask the smell? I cannot promise it'll help, though. I swore off carriages ages ago. Too much vomiting. Alright, so a little spritz on the chocobos and everything should be good. Honestly, what you should do is do it like the plague doctors, where like wear a mask. Whoa, that is a tall elephant, huh? Jesus, what are those boots? Interesting. You wear like masks like plague doctors. Put the perfume in there. I think even like surgeons and like ER doctors use it. Alright, let's put some of them, just a little splash on the chocobos. Oh, I don't think you like that at all. Oi! What the 7 hells are you doing to me birds? Douse them with God knows what chemical concoction. I almost had it. That ain't right. They're skittish creatures at heart. Get them riled up and they're liable to go every which way but the one you want. Explain yourself. Well, what's done is done. Reckon you best make sure it did the trick before you call the old man over, though. Get in there and take a good long whiff. Don't be shy now. Okay. Just pat it down. Like some vial of flower-watered cover up the chocobo's musk. Bless your heart, miss. You're going about this the wrong way. Rather than pouring perfume on everything that offends your olfactory senses, just do it like the gobbies did? Gobbies do. Oh, yeah, he literally means put it on a mask. Okay. What you don't keen me meaning, or ye ain't never traded tongue flaps with a gobby trader. I'm talking about their masks, miss. Gobbies don't care much for the air around these parts, hence why they wear them in contraptions. They pack them with herbs and whatnot. Here, take this scarf, splash a few drops of their perfume on it, and tell the old man to tie it round his face like so. Course you better hope he doesn't hate the perfume too. See, I knew it. I told you that was going to be the key to success. Do it like the plague doctors. Try as I might, I cannot convince my father to board the carriage. Have you any ideas how we might deal with the chocobo smell? Yeah, we have a few ideas indeed. Of course, why did I not think of that? Such a simple, elegant solution. We should take this to my father at once. Alright. This little Mikote, this white mage Mikote, is actually doing the same quest as us. I saw her chasing the children before, but she's skimming through the dialogue, so she's able to finish it a little bit quicker than we are. 'Twas happy coincident that Falkland's perfume was made from peach blossoms. At first my father scoffed, but one whiff was enough to put his mind at ease. Oh, if only you could have seen our orchards, so vast, so vibrant. Foreign merchants clamored for our fruits, so great was our reputation. It is past time that we move on. The carriages are waiting. Alright, I'll take those bronze pieces. And from here, we are actually going to end this episode here, my friends. I am sorry to say I would love to get everyone moving, but we'll go on a string of quests after that. For this episode, we are going to end it for today. I hope you've enjoyed it so far and are looking forward to some more later in the day. Well, I should say tomorrow. Either way, guys, I'll see you all later. Peace out, and much love to you.